Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day. So today I am at my dad's house in the backyard. You can see I'm right at the corner of our shed right over here. And this is what we had just planted a couple of weeks ago from when you saw that beginning footage. So this actually might have looked like it's grown a little bit since then, and I think that it has grown maybe another inch or so. This is called a Horstmann Blue Atlas cedar. It is a dwarf variety Blue Atlas cedar. They're actually pretty rare. It's not the easiest to find them. There was one garden center that I saw that did have this plant. I'm sure you can special order through a garden center close by to you if you're interested in one of these. But I wanted to share some information and where this tree is going to do best. So the reason we planted this specific tree here is because of how small it stays. So I just want to go over some information from Monrovia's website. This wasn't in a Monrovia can, but I think this variety is the same one that Monrovia sells. They both go by the name Horstmann Blue Atlas cedar. And this is a little description of what they give. It's a semi-dwarf selection with dense icy blue foliage on a gracefully branching compact form. The architectural irregular outline provides great year-round landscape interest. Add to evergreen borders for both form and foliage contrast. Blend into cold hardy islands with unique shrubs and trees. Ideal for use with space is limited, or when space is limited, and it's an evergreen. So other information that I want to give with this tree is it can grow in zones 6 through 9, so actually a pretty small window of growing abilities. The light is going to be full sun. The size reaches 8 to 10 feet tall and then 5 to 6 feet wide in about 10 years, and it's very slow growing. So after 10 years, it'll still continue to grow in size, but it's going to take a while to get much bigger than that. And then water needs is pretty low after it's established. We planted this around the middle of June, and we are watering it every day through the rest of this summer. Next year, we might just water it on hot days like today. It's actually in the mid-80s. So any hot days, we'll give it a good watering next year. But for this year, just until it's established, we're going to keep watering it just about once a day when we water everything else that's in the yard. So this area that we have over here is right on the corner of our shed here. And in our backyard, we get pretty much full sun. However, over on this side of me, there's a large yew that we're going to be taking out actually this week. And so this is going to be getting even more sun than what it already gets right now. And what we really wanted was something that was going to stand on the corner of this shed here so it can kind of fill in this space. But we also have this door in the background that does swing out, and we wanted to make sure that this tree wasn't going to get too big, or whatever it is that we planted, where it's not going to be in the way of that door. This isn't very fast growing, so if there's any branches that get in the way, we can easily just trim them if we need to in years' time. Also, with this tree specifically that I have planted, it has a little bit of an interesting shape. So actually, I think from right about here, you can see there's this branch growing up. Everything after that, I'm going to cut back after this year. I just wanted to leave this growth here so we could give a little bit more energy for the tree while it's still in its infancy, because you can see, I would say the tallest point on it right now is around maybe 2.5, 3 feet tall. I would say it's not very tall right now. And we also do have it staked up on a bamboo stake right now with some Velcro, just to help it grow straight up. But this isn't a weeping type of plant. It's not the weeping Blue Atlas cedar that you need to stake up in order for it to grow upwards. I just wanted to because it's a very new tree, and we're just going to leave it for the rest of this season. But then probably either in the fall or early spring, we will take it off of this stake and just let it grow naturally. This tree is a really great solution if you want to have an evergreen that's going to stay on the smaller side. A lot of evergreens will end up getting really big in the end. Also, we already have a weeping Colorado blue spruce that's supposed to stay on the small side, so we wanted some other type of blue evergreen that wasn't going to be the same exact one as what we have in the front. We wanted to have some sort of interest, and I really wanted to put a Blue Atlas cedar somewhere in the yard, but we don't really have the right yard that works well for a weeping Blue Atlas cedar, and a full-size Blue Atlas cedar would probably get too big for the yard that we have, just because we don't really have the room for that. So this is the best option, and if you really want a Blue Atlas cedar, this is a great option if you don't have the space for it, because you pretty much get the same shape, functionality, form, all of that good stuff in a smaller package. So that's pretty much all the information I had for you today on this tree. I'm very excited to watch it grow, and it actually is growing a bit faster than I had thought so far, so I think it's really loving the space that it's in so far. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Besides that, hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one.